How's it going, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, and in today's video I'll be giving you guys a few little tips talking about Team Deathmatch overall. So of course, while I'm talking about Team Deathmatch, there will be a little bit of Team Deathmatch gameplay in the background, and I believe I get 44 kills and only 3 deaths, which is pretty good for 6v6 Team Deathmatch. And how you tell it's 6v6 Team Deathmatch, if you guys don't really know what 6v6 means, I mean, I'm pretty sure like 99.9% of you, but maybe this is your first video that you've ever seen of mine, so make sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. But again guys, how you know is 6v6 means 6 people on the enemy team and 6 people on your team. If nobody leaves at all or recently or anything, I mean, of course people are going to leave. Maybe they'll have to go and help their mom bring in groceries or something like that, or go do a chore, a little thing like that. I mean, occasionally they may dashboard or something like that, which if you guys don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it, but just to, I don't want to see anybody else do it because it doesn't actually count your stats, but I believe you get probation if you do it too many times, which maybe go and look it up and see what it is, but don't try it out, guys. I hate it when other people do it. I've never done it before. I mean, I've never even tried it or anything like that. I know a few of my friends do it. But I also wanted to talk about today how you get big score streaks in Team Deathmatch. Now, you can see the score streaks that I'm rocking. There are no 4th tier score streaks. Now, what I mean by 4th tier score streaks is no K9 unit, no Swarm, and no VTOL Warship. Also, I don't think there's a I think Lodestar's in the 4th tier, but no Lodestar either. So I'm using the Lightning Strike, the Orbital VSAT, and the Warthog. Now, why a lot of people don't really enjoy using the Warthog is because they use it in the wrong game mode. Now, what I mean by them using it in the wrong game mode is they're using it in objective-based game mode. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Having a Warthog in ground war, that's definitely a great idea because there are a ton of enemies, and it's just, it does really well in ground war. But I mean, when people play 6v6 kill confirmed and 6v6 domination, really objective-based game modes, it doesn't seem to work out too well for them. But in a game like Team Deathmatch, where getting the most kills possible is your whole objective, that's how you win the game, that's how you do the best possible. I mean, I'm definitely a big slayer in Call of Duty, so I love getting the most kills possible, but what I really enjoy about the Warthog is that it swoops over 4 to 5 times. Now, I'm not exactly sure if it does swoop over 4 to 5 times. I'd say at least 3 times, but it just goes absolutely ham. I mean, you can see that I pick up the Warthog a few times in this gameplay, and it gets at least a double kill every time it swoops over, which, if you guys know, a double kill, it can make a huge difference. I mean, I've won TDM games where it's 75 to 73, and just because my Warthog or my Lightning Strike got a double kill made a huge difference. It made me win the game. It made me get that victory, bring up my win-loss ratio just a little bit. So again, guys, what I'm going to be talking about also is the Orbital VSAT in Team Deathmatch. Now, why I think the Orbital VSAT is so good in Team Deathmatch is because in Team Deathmatch, there's no spawning point. I mean, there's a spawning point, but it's not directed anywhere. I mean, you can predict it. The way to predict Team Deathmatch spawns is to go exactly where your friendlies aren't, where the people on your team aren't. That's exactly where the enemies are going to spawn. I mean, occasionally you get the little bit of a messed up spawn or something like that, but I'm telling you, rock the Orbital VSAT. If you're only rock it if you're able to pull it off. I mean, I don't mean to brag or be cocky or anything, but I can basically pull it off usually every single game, multiple times in a game occasionally. But you can see right there, I pick up a quad feed with my Lightning Strike. Now, the Lightning Strike, it's a pretty lower tier streak, so I would definitely suggest you guys to use it because it's quite easy to get, actually, and it can do some crazy damage. It also works really well in objective-based game modes because when you call it in, when you see somebody else is capturing the B flag or something like that, that's when you want to use your Lightning Strike. I mean, don't just blatantly put it out there or anything like that, because when you blatantly put it out there, it doesn't do too well at all. I mean, nearly not at all, because I mean, you maybe get 1 kill, and occasionally you can even get 0 kills with the Lightning Strike if you guys don't place it correctly. But when playing in Team Deathmatch, you want to make sure you have a UAV up before you use your Lightning Strike, because that way you can tell where the enemies are at. And if you can see where an enemy just came from, a few enemies will probably be spawning near there, because you want to definitely hit the spawn point, because I believe it takes 4 to 5 seconds for the Lightning Strike actually to hit and take impact and kill the enemies or something like that. Just overall make them get hurt a lot, and I probably even die. I mean, you occasionally only get a few hit markers with the Lightning Strike, but most of the time you'll get a ton of kills. And you can see right there, my Warthog gets another quad feed. You guys can tell that these score streaks is definitely a great setup. I would definitely say these are the best score streak setup in TDM. I mean, of course, you guys can rock the regular non-lethals, the UAV, the counter UAV, and the Orbital VSAT. Now, I'm going to go into a little bit on why that is such a great setup for Team Deathmatch. So why it's such a great Team Deathmatch setup score streaks is definitely because the fact Team Deathmatch has a lot to do with knowing where the enemies are at. I mean, if you have a constant UAV, counter UAV, and VSAT up, you're going to be able to beast and do extremely well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to give me a big thumbs up down below. If we could try and hit 150 likes on this video, that'd be really cool. Make sure to go ahead and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram down in the description. Also go ahead and like my Facebook page. It's been Quad MFT, and I'll see you next time.